Hello, you two. I'm here today to do Mrs. O'Keefe's Maths, the Maths from the Year 1 workbook. It is the 21st of January today, and we are Thursday. Okay, so even though Mrs. McNulty's here, we are doing the learning from the Year 1 Maths workout book. Okay, and today we are on page 9. Your page 9 should look like that. Okay, page 9 from the Year 1 workbook. And we can see at the top there that today we are adding. I know you've been doing lots and lots of ordering numbers and things earlier in the week. So today, for Thursday, we're starting to add. Now, the first two questions at the top there, part A and part B, you have got some objects to help you. Okay, so for the first one, for part A, you've got 5 add 1 or 5 plus 1, but it gives you the objects. So to work out what 5 plus 1 equals, you can count how many objects. We've got bananas in the first one. So the first one gives you 5 bananas, and then we are adding 1 more banana to work out how many altogether. So all you need to do for question 1, part A, is to count how many bananas there are altogether. Question 1, part B then, looks how we've got spoons this time, and our addition calculation is 6 add 4 equals. So again, what they've done is they've given you 6 spoons to show number 6. They've given 4 spoons to show number 4, and you need to work out when we're adding them how many spoons all together, so you can count all of them and write your number on the line. Okay, question 2 then, we've got some similar kind of calculations. A 1-digit number, add another 1-digit number, but this time there aren't any objects for you to count. But what you can always do is draw your own objects. Okay, you've all got your whiteboards at home, so to help you work that one out, if you would like to draw some objects, then I think that's going to really help us out. Okay, now question 2, the first one, part A, they've done that one for you, and that one was 3 plus 4. So I'm just going to have a look at how I would have done that one on my board. Okay, so I'm going to write my number sentence down just like you might do on your whiteboard at home. 3 plus or 3 add 4 equals. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some objects. I think I'm just going to draw circles, but you can draw whatever objects you like. You might want to draw smiley faces. You might want to draw shapes like triangles. You can draw whatever objects you like to help you out. So 3 plus 4, we know the answer because it's on our page already. I'm going to show you how I would draw the sets of objects to work that out. Okay, so underneath my number 3 on my board, I'm going to draw 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to do my add sign, or my plus sign. And then this side, I need 4 objects. I could do it in a line, or I could do it in a group like they've done on the book. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So what I've done is I've used objects, I've used pictures to represent or show each number. And then to work out what 3 plus 4 or 3 add 4 equals, I have to count how many circles or objects I have got all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's how we get the answer of 7. Now, I think that you might even be able to use drawing the objects, but then you might not have to actually count all of the objects, because if I've drawn 3 there and I've drawn 4, I already know that that's 3. So I could put 3 in my head and count on to help me. And I might do that on a number line. So rather than drawing both sets of objects, although you can do that if that works for you, you might even be able to put one number in your head and draw objects for the second number. Now, I to put the number 4 in my head this time instead of 3 because 4 is bigger. What I'm going to do is write 4 down there. Okay, we can see I've taken number 4 from that number sentence and I'm going to start making my own little number line to help me count on to find the answer. Because remember, when we add, we count on so the numbers get bigger. So if you look at my number sentence, I've got 3 add 4 equals 7. But I can, when I'm adding, always swap the numbers around. So I'm starting with number 4 because it's bigger. So I'm going to now draw just 3 circles because I've got to add 3 more. So I want to add 3. I'm adding 1, 2, 3. And now I can use that as a little number line. So 4 is going to go in my head. And now I need to count along, getting bigger each time. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there are 2 ways you could work out those addition questions today. You might want to draw a set of objects to match the first number and a set of objects to match the second number, and then count how many objects you've drawn all together. Or it might be that you want to put one number down first that's going to go in your head and draw the objects to match the second number to help you count on. And it really, really doesn't matter which way you use to work it out because either way, as long as you've drawn the right number of objects, you're going to get the right answer. Okay, try a little look at doing one other one. Have a little look. I'm going to clear that one. So this time then, I'm going to have a go. I'm going to do my own question. So this one isn't in your book. I'm going to have a go at doing 6 add 3 equals. Okay, so if you can pause the video for a second and tell your grown-up or have a chat with your grown-up about how you might work out 6 add 3, remembering to use what we've talked about so far. So remember to have a little look at the examples in question 1. Think about what I might have just done for the first one in question 2. See if you can have a chat with your grown-up about how I might solve 6 plus or 6 add 3. Okay, pause it if you want to have a little chat. Okay, so remember, we're going to help by drawing ourselves some pictures to help. I think I might draw triangles this time. Okay, how many triangles am I going to draw first? 6, aren't I? So my first number in my number sentence is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you might get really creative with what objects you want to draw. So then I'm going to put my add sign in. And then how many triangles am I going to draw now? 3, aren't I? Because my second number is 3. So I've drawn 6 triangles and 3 triangles to help me work out what 6 add 3 is. So now I'm going to count how many triangles I've got all together. This is one way I could do it. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've counted every single triangle. Okay. But another thing I could do, like we did with our number line, I already know I've got 6 there. So I don't really need to start counting from 1 because I already know that there are 6. So what I could do is put 6 in my head, 7, 8, 9, and count on that way. And that's the same as we did in the first one by doing it as a number line. So if you think you might not need to draw every object, that's one way of working it out. You could maybe start with number 6 because that's my biggest number. So we don't need to count 6, we already know 6. We can do 3 extra ones, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so for question 2, what I would like you to do to help yourself is to draw some pictures. You can either draw pictures to match both numbers and then count all of the pictures, or you might want to put one number in your head and draw pictures for the other number to help you count on. So two different ways, doesn't matter which way because you're going to get the same answer as long as you draw the right number. Okay, two different ways to help you work that one out. Question 3, though, is a little bit different. Okay, it's question 3. It's got some number sentences with some missing spaces. And it says, make different pairs of numbers that add up to 7. Okay, so I'm going to, first of all, use my whiteboard behind me. And because I'm finding number pairs to 7, I'm going to draw 7 circles to help me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now, you could maybe do this on some paper with 2 different colours. Okay, so one way you might do it is if you think about 2 different colours, because we're finding 2 numbers, 2 number pairs, number bonds to 7. So you need 2 different numbers. So one way you could do this one is to get 2 different colours. Okay, I'm going to use yellow and green. I'm going to colour some of my numbers in green. And I'm going to colour some of my numbers in yellow. And what I've done there is I have found a number bond to 7. Because I know there are 7 altogether, I've got 4 green ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've got 3 yellow ones. And altogether, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can see there that 4 plus 3 equals 7. Okay? So that would be another number sentence that I could write down. Okay? If it is that you don't have paper and coloured colours that you want to use, or you'd prefer to do it on your whiteboard, okay, then you can just draw different groups around. So if I go back and get rid of my colours, okay, so I need my 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What you could do is group them. So instead of colouring them, I could split my group in half. So I've got 4, add 3 equals 7. So then I could rub my line out and draw my line in a different place to find 2 numbers that make 7. Okay? So hope you're going to do a super job. We look forward to seeing your learning from today, the first day of adding. Okay? Have a super try. We can't wait to see how you get on with adding today. Okay, well done, year 2. Keep working hard. Bye.